Imperfecto here, another knife review. Today I will be reviewing my Sog Aegis II. It's in VG10. Has the arc lock locking mechanism. Sog has a piston lock, and then this is the arc lock. This knife feels very sturdy. This is a glass reinforced nylon scales on it, but they are very heavy, and of course they have liners inside, so this knife feels very sturdy. I really enjoyed it. The only thing I didn't really like was this right here. I'm not a very good knife sharpener, so this is one thing that would really hinder me from getting an edge on this if I tried to sharpen it. But when I saw this, I just saw what an awesome looking knife this is. I wanted it, and so it's a good knife. I mean, the VG10 has held its edge. I've carried this knife. I would have to say I carried it for about maybe 6 months, and I loved it with the deep carry pocket clip, and you know, just the way it feels in your hand. It just the choil here. Well, this is the choil right here, but the groove, the finger groove right here, just feels good. You have jimping here in the back, and it just does not get out. It does not want to leave your hand. It's that awesome of a knife. I can't really say anything negative. This upward portion of the knife right here really sticks your thumb in there and helps you to push back on this indentation for your finger right here and it's just awesome. I mean, I'm sure it's like a tactical knife or whatever, but this knife just worked really well. The powder coating on this that Sog uses is just an awesome powder coating. It has not worn off at all, except for on the clip, if that's the same thing they use. But this knife is just wonderful. Here it is, Siki City, Japan. But yeah, I have not, and I guess the way they heat treated this steel on other knives, I've had the problem where like I'll get some flat spots, but this thing has stayed sharp throughout, and man, this edge is super pointy. But thick blade, it'll put up with a lot. The tip might break if you use it for too hard of a stuff, but this is a very good knife for and value. When I bought it, it was several years ago when I bought this knife, and I mean, it just works flawlessly. Just like pops right out of your hand. It's hard to get it on the camera here, but it just drops down like that. And this one I've never sharpened, and I use it for a long time. The VG10 actually held up really well. Sog does a really good job with their knives, at least they try. And I always like their deep carry pocket clip. I'm always afraid that the pocket clip will become too loose or something like that. It's only happened to me once on one of my Sogs where it just was like wobbling all over the place, but this one has held up really well. So if you're interested in the Sog Visionary II, I suggest you go out and buy it right now. It is a great knife, and it's very robust. It's a good working knife. Imperfecto.